I think we on. It is Tuesday morning, May 6th. Let's go, beautiful people. It is on and popping. Let me get my lights on in the background. Let me put my lights on. Get the studio rock and rolling. I was in here doing push-ups. So we are also, I have a zone from 83, 86, and it is literally at the aggressive right now. So since it's at the aggressive, we're gonna take the modest, beautiful people. We're gonna take the 86. We're gonna take that 86. We're gonna take that 86 because it's right there. It's in my, I marked this zone up last night before I went to bed. So it's literally like right in there. It's right in that zone. I think she'll push just a little bit more. So we're gonna see if she's gonna push. She's on that 4 hour. Yeah, I think we'll get a little push to the middle to the modest. We'll see what she does in the modest. Don't be so eager to jump into this trade. Buenos dias. But she's like right there. So she's right there. Gold is right there in my shit. She's at my aggressive. She looks like she's about to drop up out of there. But we should get a push back in. I have an 83, 86 sale position on gold that I marked last night, and it literally just hit and just up 10 pips. So don't FOMO, don't rush in there. She still can push back up inside. If she does not push back up inside, we literally miss her. What's up, Hitta? What's up, Daniela? What up, Jalen? What up, Meg? What up, Lorene? What up, dear Patrice? What up, Jody? What's happening? Yeah, she look like she's jumping up out the box right now. But that zone smacks. That zone smacks right there. Let's go, beautiful people. How was your weekend? How was your Monday? I missed you guys on Monday, but there was no way I could give you guys a mindset of an hour of sleep, hour and a half sleep. So I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and get that rest. I'm coming from the East Coast back to the West Coast. Got in late. What's up, Elizabeth Selgado? Caroline, what's happening? Julie, what's happening? Casey, what's happening, family? Yeah, so I had an 83, 86 sale position. When I woke up, it was already at 81. So it hit. I didn't want to just immediately jump in and just FOMO into my own shit. So we're gonna watch her and hope that she comes back in and give us like middle to modest. Hope she gives us middle to modest. Yeah, I want to see if we get us a push. We should get us a push. If we look at this small, yeah. We should get us a push from here to here. Let's see. So it's already hit aggressive. So aggressive is no longer valid. So the new zone will be, let's go 84, 87. We're going to take 84, 87. We go 84. 87. Boom. Yeah. That's your new zone. 84, 87 now. So if she leaves us from 83, it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's only a 10 pip drop. As I always say, as you come into my live stream, my name is Mr. Holistic if you've never been here, but what we do here is teach individuals how to have a better relationship with money. But it starts by just clicking the like button like you click the link to get inside here. What's up, beautiful people? Click that like button. Let me know you're in here. Let me know you're in the live. Let me know you receive these blessings that we are trying to attract, these financial blessings, because when you do the right thing with the right people at the right time, man, great things comes from it. Let me say that again. when you do the right things with the right people at the right time, great things comes by it. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, what's up? What up, Marco? What up, baby? What up, Sean? What up, Denara? What's up, Ramey? Crystal, I see you. I see you. What up, Ange? So yeah, what we're going to talk about also today is the importance of like marking your charts and resetting your charts. This is what this live stream is going to be about, as we show you the importance of marking charts and understanding that marking charts is the most simplest way of learning how to trade, but it is where you start. And because you know how to mark a chart, that does not mean you know how to manage a trade. And this is what most people struggle with. Most people know how to find zones, and most people know how to mark charts, but they still do not know how to manage their trades, how to cut their losses, grab profits immediately, be aggressive, put stop loss and break even. Like, a lot of you guys trade extremely immaturely and also extremely reckless when it comes to the financial market. Even though you don't have a lot of money in your account, the consistent losing or the consistent taking aggressive entries or impulse entries to lose $10, $8, $20, $30, you're like, that's the gambling mentality. That's the gambler mentality. That's what that is. Wow. So since we moved it, it only been like 10 pips right now, so it's not really feeling like, oh my God, you don't hit it, it just died. So I don't feel like that. So what I feel is like, man, sometimes you just gotta trust your shit first thing in the morning. I was like, bro, I just got off the couch. There's no way I'm finna literally sit here and drop a standard on gold, like when I'm just like brushing my teeth. Because she was like right there. When I woke up, she was like at 81, and I know I had an 83. So I said, ew. And I was buying last night. I just didn't want to hold the trade overnight. So I would imagine what was we at? We were scalping down here. I was right here all day yesterday, scalping. And then I just stopped right up in here from this drop right here. And so I said, yo, she pushes back in there. Here she goes. She's at the 83. She's back at our aggressive. We're going to take 84, 87. That's what we're going to take. So when she gets up into the 84, you can take her small. I always say take a small lot size. As you take that small lot size, make sure you leave a little bit cushion for the backside over here, because you got your roof sitting at 86. So she can easily give us to 86. That's like 30 pips from here. So my first entry is going to be at 84. The zone is now 84, 87, like that. But she has to fight getting back in there. So that's what we're looking at. That's a 1 hour chart on TradingView. This is gold on the actual financial markets. Gold price is sitting at $3,383 an ounce, which is extremely high. But as I told you, gold is going to go to at least $3,500 to $4,000 by the end of the year. This is just the in-between. So as we see her rallying up, we see very little hectic candles with really big wicks. So we're going to see if this zone plays out. If the zone doesn't play out, we're going to start marking up the charts, and we're going to immediately start learning and earning. What's up, beautiful people? Is it a buy? How is it a buy? It's a red box. Tamika, it's a sell. It will be a sell. When you see a red box on the top of a zone, that means sell from there. You see a green box at the bottom of the zone, that means you buy from there. That's what that means. So there's zero confusion. What's up, Leslie? What up, Mama Leslie? Assalamu alaikum. Top of the sunrise, fam. That's right, Ange. Top of the sunrise. Please repeat the zone. No, Daniela, I'm not repeating the zone. I said it 100 times. You can't be having me as a professional speaking for a public trading company to constantly keep telling you, sell right here, take this on, take this on, take this on, because that would be considered financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. But the zones are right there in that red box. If somebody wants, you can type them in the chat for But I know you're not new now, Danielle. I know you're not new. I know you're not new. I remember talking to you last week. But what we're doing right now, it's the first 10 minutes of class. Our zone is literally just like, I had an 83-86, Daniela, now it's 84-87. I didn't want to take the aggressive because it was like already there by the time I opened up class. So I didn't want you guys to just FOMO into a trade and just be up 10 pips. Like, I wanted to make sure that we get some movement, and that would have been an instant green trade. But again, it is like hella aggressive. Like, it's hella aggressive, even if it's my zone. So we're gonna wait. How many people took that the gold sale from here yesterday? The 86-84. Actually, this is the same zone from yesterday. I think it's the same shit from yesterday. The 86, yeah. Yeah, that shit's smacked. I think it's 86-84. Let me see. Yeah, 86-83. Yeah, this is the same zone. Yeah, she died yesterday. She gave us some really good movement yesterday. Yeah, she dropped again. She's up 20 pips from that aggressive. Yeah, that was a banger. Yeah. So yeah, this is the same thing, same zone actually. So I think we'll get a push to the modest. So you guys remember those zones because it's not going to be far off. I'm going to reset the charts. You have a buy zone down here, which is pretty far. You have it at 33.23 to 33.26. Let me type it out so people won't be like, this is for you, Daniela. Yes. Y'all see that? Let me show you how we got there. So the whole purpose of marking up charts, we have those zones. So everybody can take a photo of those zones. So you have them. Let me know when you got it. I actually don't want to teach right now. I want to wait. I'm going to get a trade another like 5-10 minutes. Let's look at some lower candles and see what we got. I think we get a pull back up. I think we get a nice little push up. We should get some nice little buying power from right here. And this is not for us to buy. This is we want to sell from here. Y'all feeling the music? What up, Marcus? What up, baby? Yes, that's right, Wayne. Claim that 111, baby. Claim that 111. Like I said, if you're in the live, make sure you like the live. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you hit that thumbs up in the live. Make sure you go and comment on any of the videos in the live stream. Any of them will do. Good morning, Age. How we all? Oh man, we doing all right. We doing amazing. I'm still sleeping on the couch, Wayne, so I ain't getting much sleep, but I'm making it do what it do, baby. I'm making it do what it do. Not too comfortable getting in the bed. What up, Brody? What up, G4? What up, baby? Not too comfortable, so I'm like sleeping on the couch with knives and guns, making sure I hear my baby girl. You know, we up on the run. Because the devil is busy around here. The devil is busy, so I want the devil to know that we ain't playing no games. It's a spiritual warfare out there, beautiful people, so therefore we have to be spiritually lit, we have to be physically ready, and we got to be mentally on point because we can't allow little things when the devil start playing games to get you emotionally all tied up, so you lose all your logic in your walk, in your mission, because faith is what I've heard from a very special person. It is a journey that never reaches its destination, just to let you know. Faith is a journey that you never reach the destination. Let's go over here and mark up NASDAQ. Let's go mark up. Ooh. Wait a minute. I'm seeing that's a 30 minutes. I'm not going to do it. But normally when I see these EMAs 200 and the EMA 9 right here, this is like slingshot material. We're going to mark the chart up before we start scapping, but if you know, you know. So that's a 30 minutes. That might be BCR. That might be a BCR right there. That might be a little BCR, but we're going to mark the charts up before we start taking trades. Let's mark up. I'm not even going to look at it like that. Here we go. So watch this. First thing first, as a beginner trader, what you want to do is understand the importance of the time frames. Somebody, y'all keep an eye on gold and let me know when she gets back up there to that 84 range and things like that, because she's flirting at that 81, 82. Let me know when she hits the 84, 87. Let me know, Patrice. Let me know. So we're going to start at the week. The reason why you want to start at the week, because you want to get an overview of what is going on in the trade. And you start looking at NASDAQ for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 weeks she was just dropping, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 weeks she's going up. So it's a very easy markup for the week. You're going to take right here as your weekly high, which is just the highest she has been in the week. Make sure you get the wick, buy out. Then you're going to take the little weekly bottom right here. Boom, that lets me know she came all the way down to 16,356, and all we had to do is buy back up. Tariffs kicks in, money started coming in, boom, market shakes off. So that's your weekly projection. Actually, let me do yellow. I don't never do red lines with my week. My weekly buy and my weekly sell. My weekly roof, my weekly floor. So let's go grab her. Weekly roof. Weekly floor. Boom. Let's mark them up for y'all. Let's go to that day. So the daily is what's going to be important. The importance of getting your week, because it gives you parameters from our bigger zones. So it gives you the 22,270 for your actual highest high for the week. Then it gives your 16,356 price for their lowest low. So I know anything in between there, that's like the money moving from zone to zone. So right now, NASDAQ is sitting at 19,803. So when we sit here and go to the day allows me to figure out what we're going to do today. And as you see, oh my God, that's a beautiful position right there. That's a beautiful position, to be honest with you. So it's a very close canvas. So you see it has a very little wick at the bottom and has no wick at the top. So what I like to do is literally just cap it. I like to cap it literally right here. Just, right up under this little hammer right there. That's like realistically. I normally would do this right here, but that is way too far. That's almost 8,000 pips away. So that's like way too far. So I'll bring it here like that, and this will be my daily floor. My daily roof will be on top of that wick right there. Actually, we'll go right here to the top of these guys. Yeah. And to be honest with you, if I'm looking at this trade and I'm going to my 4 hour, because now I have my daily roof, my daily price, I have all of that. I have my highest highs, bang. I have my lower lows. I know what the price is at for the day on the high. I know what the price is at for the day for the low. Daily floor, boom. So now what I want to do for my daily is travel down to that 4 hour, because the 4 hour is where we start finding our zones. And when I get over to the 4 hour, I see that the market is already coming from the daily roof, you see? The market is already coming from the daily roof. She's already hit 20,186. And that was from Alex's buy. Alex has gave us a really good buy yesterday. He gave us an aggressive buy zone yesterday that took us all the way to 20,100. And so I jumped off from there knowing that that was the daily roof. And then she started dropping. So as she's already coming from the roof, I always tell people what's important on the 4 hour is to know where the market is at, know where the market has been, and understand where she's going. So I always, on indices, we give a 300 pip range. On gold and things like that, we're giving a 30 pip range. So since this is indices and you have a price sitting at 40, 30, like 19,436, so your sell zones will your buy zones, I like it because the 200 is right here. I would say, so we're gonna go 3.6 as the 19,436. Let's get a comment in there. Some people are saying, well, I don't know what that number is. I don't know what that number is. We're gonna go 19,000. Let's do 406. Finance. So news could put us right up in here. We could get some news. Do we have news today? Let's go check. What's today? Refresh. Today is the 6th. Tuesday, May 6th. Man, my daughter's birthday in like 3 days. Ivy is turning 2 years old and I'll be in Chicago. Yeah. I literally forgot she was turning 2. I'll be in Chicago. Damn. Go to 84. Oda's 84. Let's forget what we're doing. Let's get on over there. Let's get on in and let's get on over there. Yep. Let's get on over there. Start deleting these lines. Keep pushing in there. Let's go. Let's look at the 1 hour. I'm gonna have a proper reset. What is this shit? She's at the 84. She's okay. There you go. There she goes. She's officially in the zone. She's officially in the zone. I am officially in her. I'm officially in her. Actually, my shit's stalling out. They didn't even give me my entry. Such a fucking hater. Such a hater. He didn't give me my entry. He didn't give me my entry. It's a hater. It gave me an 83. They a hater. They're hating right now on Liquid. They're hating. So it gave me my previous aggressive when I was clicking on the 84. They're haters. They're haters. They're haters. So yeah, it's a very small candle. It's a very weak candle on the 1 hour. And if you start looking at even the 15, you got little small candles. It's just between the EMA 9 and the EMA is like in your roof. So I like that. I like that. I like that. So I might have to switch my. Well, I'll just deal with it. It's a high 83. They gave me a high 83, but now I'm on the 84, and then switch her out. Yeah. So what you're gonna see me do right now, I'm gonna switch my entries. So versus holding that even at 83, I'm going to immediately keep the 80, get the 84. My 84 is immediately in profit. As that 83 basically starts coming back down, I will close the 83 out and then just keep my top one. So basically just switching out. So even if it gets like, it's like negative like $29 right now. So if it gets to like $8, $7, $6, I'll even like immediately just close her out like that. Oops. Let's go, baby. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Let's look at the 1 hour. We're gonna get a nice little drop off of this. This should give us a nice little drop, guys. And this is just literally believing in what you see and have the patience to see it through. Here she comes. Here she comes, baby. She should hit us to there she goes. Boom. So I've officially closed out the actual, yes, the aggressive. I closed that aggressive out in profits. There we go. So now I have that 84. We are green. Everybody should be green. Everybody should be green. And now we're going to just allow this trade to play itself out. This is not open bail, so you don't have to worry about like crazy volatility. What you have to worry about is how to secure that money. So what I do is I allow the trade to play itself out, close up outside of my zone. So here, if you look at the 15 minutes, just to give you guys action, we want to see this candle drop all the way down here. And as this candle drops down here, it gets past that EMA 9, that 3880. If we get past that 3880, she's going to drop. And then now I will secure my stop loss at break even. I will take partials like that. That's how I will trade it early in the morning. But then sometimes when I like first wake up and I have a nice little trade, I immediately take that money. There we go. Look at guys, we're up 40 pips. We're up 20 pips, sorry, 20 pips. 20 pips. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So I put like a little small little 2.5 right there. Normally I hit her with like 7.5s. So I'm just gonna hit her with a little 2.5 and see if we can get us a nice little push down. But that's a beautiful trade, guys. That's a beautiful trade. That's a really good trade. And whoever told me 80 gold is back at 84, I appreciate you. That's the beautiful part about being in a community, because everybody's eyes is on it. And when you ask someone to show, yo, let me know. We up 30 pips. We up 30 pips, beautiful people. There we go. Patience pays. Patience pays. Patience pays. Everybody should be there. It gave you an 82 edge. Why 82? You were that late? Damn. That's almost FOMO, Ange. That's almost FOMO. So be aggressive with your profits. You should take partials. You should take partials, that's for sure. We're gonna let her run. She should run down easily to a 77. She should get past that 80 area. But she might find some rejection here on the 15. So just understand that. Like if she keeps pushing out, I think this candle will push through the 15. We're up $90 in 28 minutes in class, 95. Let's go, beautiful people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through, baby. And the reason why I like that sale, for the simple fact, NASDAQ, look at NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ. Yeah, what was on that 4 hour when I was seeing that? You know, gotta like it. So you're officially 40 pips in, almost 50 pips in profits right now. 50 pips in profit. Let's go. Stretch her out so everybody can see it. Put some fire in the chat if you're good. Put some fire in the chat if you're good. Let's rock and roll. We have $100, no income claims. And this is just a baby scalp. This is just a baby scalp, baby. It's just a baby scalp that can drop down and give us real good droppage. Real good droppage early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. I think she's eventually going back up. So I always tell people, be aggressive with your profits early in the morning. So imagine I just took $100. I just literally took partials. So therefore, I've secured money. I have my stop loss literally at break even because she's sitting right there at the 80 now. Like I told you guys, if we get over here by this 80, I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even. I'm gonna secure money. So I've already secured money. You see, I've secured money. Boom. And now we're gonna just allow that thing to ride out. Let's go. You see what I'm saying? That's how you do it. That's Fuego. So we got opening the candle at the 33.80, but it's still on top of the EMA 9. So she could easily push back into that zone again. So for those who want to be aggressive with your profits, be aggressive with your profits. I'm telling you straight, it's early in the morning. There's nothing wrong with making $20, $30, $40 in like less than 30 minutes. Most of you guys have probably been in the class since it started, so you're talking less than 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And this is how you secure the money. This is how you secure the money. So now, no matter what happens, I'm in a win-win situation. I cannot lose. I've snatched money. I have an entry here and my stop loss is there. We're 40 pips in profit. If it dies, if Ivan Drago would say, if she dies, she dies. As Ariel will say in The Little Mermaid, That's right, Marcus. Take your money, baby, and keep it pushing, baby. That's what it's about. In the financial markets, you got to understand, like when you have a goal, man, set your goal, hit your mark, and literally keep it pushing. Don't be jumping in and out of the market at 1 o'clock in the morning when you already made money. It's 4:30. Look at that. Look at that drop. Let's go, baby. I don't know where y'all going to get this sauce. Mr. H is going to give y'all that sauce. And we got 114 beautiful people and only 81 likes. I'm telling y'all. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Now I want the trade to go to 3,900 on y'all ass. The 34 individuals that are in here, that are in the trade, your stop loss should get hit. I hope you're the individual that don't know how to close and take partials, and you're just sitting there watching your trade go from green and then turn red. I wish this on you today. But unfortunately, I'm still in the trade, so my intentions is for us to get 200, 300 pips. So you lucky. My intentions are stronger than the willpower that I'm inflicting on you right now. You are lucky my intentions are stronger than the willpower that I am inflicting on you right now. Let's go. Let's go to Naz. It's a beautiful trade. She's running now. Let's finish with Naz over here. What was we marking up? Let's go back over. I think we was at the 4 hour. Yes, we have our daily roof, our daily floor, and now we're looking at the 4 hour. You literally have 0 gaps. Your gap, or did I already give you guys? I already gave y'all the price. Yeah, right here. It's up under. So 436, I'm gonna put it right there to 416. Give me that 16 buy out. There she is. This is your buy zone on NASDAQ. News can take us like this, boom, boom. She could easily buy up. Probably you'll get this call at open bell. 674 to a 643 or 674 to a 700. Like you might get that, like a 305. I'll even mark the zone for you so you guys can know. This is the open bail pack play probably. They probably give you this because it's more aggressive. What is that price? Oh, 19,666. 19,699. Look at gold sitting at 79. Look at gold sitting at 79 doing what she needs to do. So I like this buy also. So this is more of an aggressive buy if it hits right now. 19,666 to 19,696. Buy gold and buy NAS. So you have a bigger, let's put this as a bigger buy. Everybody got it? This will probably be your play in open bail. Let's go. Go sitting at 77 right now. Let's go, beautiful people. Let's go. That's a beautiful 4-hour candle. That's a beautiful 4-hour candle, guys. That's a beautiful 4-hour candle. 1-hour candle looks amazing. Y'all see how we just patiently waited back for that 84 versus 4 more into that 83? See the importance of being patient and understanding, like, if you have an aggressive zone and it hit already, it's okay. It's okay. Just step it back. So I had an 83.86 yesterday that smacked. Today an 84.87 smacked. And we took the 84. You see? So it's amazing. It's amazing. Kareem, that's amazing, baby. She's at 76. You look at that 15-minute candle, she's out of there. Look at that. She's out of there. She's out of there, baby. You see what I'm saying? Like, we catch it from here. So when you catch a position from here, be aggressive with your profits. Be aggressive with taking partials. Be aggressive with moving your stop loss at break even. And now just let the trade do what it do. So imagine I have taken snatch profits. I got like a 0.18 left. And she moving. She moving. Hey man, put some fire in the chat. You done made some money already this morning. Alice got what same zones? What Alice got? What Alice got? Not sure why, but today your screen seems blurry. You probably high. That's all. You high a little bit. That's it. You're high. That's all. So I would say, clean them eyeballs. Get Mary Jane out your life before you get in class. As I sit here with a half joint, you know what I'm saying, in my other hand. With the pimps in the crib, goes dropping it like it's hot. Marcos. Let's get on back over here on NASDAQ. Let's stay focused. So what I did, guys, so because we're in an active trade on this live stream, my whole purpose of this live stream is to teach you guys how to mark up charts. But because plays are active, this live stream title is not like suited for the actual live stream. So I might end up just changing the live stream title, saying trading live, making a bag within 30 minutes on y'all ass. I might just put that in the title, you know, making a bag in less than 30 minutes on y'all ass, a must see. I might just put my live stream down like that. YouTube came after me. They sent me an email one day. It was like, are you sure you're titling your videos correctly? Because they're very long. And I'm like, they're for Pacific people, YouTube. We're not the same. Because the type of shit I'm on, they wouldn't understand. I had to pull the Kendrick Lamar out on them. They lucky I wasn't doing the little step on their ass. The type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand. Gold is sitting at 76. You are officially up 80 pips early in the morning. 4:39 in the morning, you're up 80 pips. They stayed too long. Yeah. For sure, Kurt. For sure. Planet 13 got them twisted. You could also call it in your face. Yeah, yes, I like that. But see, when I say in your face, I like to cuss after that. So that's my only thing. That's my only thing. I like to cuss after that. In your faces, putas. I start speaking Spanish when I start getting excited. That's why I make sure I always type in my live stream, this is not for children, because I don't speak for kids right now when I'm on this financial journey, you know. So, but I always tell people, man, your kids should be listening to me. If you got them looking at YouTube and you got them listening to Instagram, if your kids got Instagram, shit, they should be listening to me. One lady told me, man, I like your teaching, but you curse too much. I said, the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean I cuss too much? Bitch, I'm 94% around here. Give me 100 push-ups. What's wrong with you? I'm telling you, I'm gonna be an amazing old man. Yeah, that is bish. That is bish. I'm not saying the whole thing. I think it's the funniest way of saying bish. Are you kidding me right now? Better go check yourself on this Zoom. I'll mute your ass and turn your camera off. Oh my goodness. Let me stop. Let me stay focused. So, what I did on NASDAQ, let's go back. Let's do a quick recap. I showed you guys how we took the weekly high and the weekly low, which is your weekly roof, your weekly floor. Those yellow lines represent that. When you get to your day, meaning each candles represent a 24-hour time frame. I know that this particular candle is my daily candle. So what we did was we took the 2 days ago high, and then we took the low from this guy right over in here, like this little consolidated area. I would normally put it here, but that's just too far. That's almost 8,000 pips away. So I'm just like, I'm not even playing. So we're gonna go right where I was at. Actually, it was a wick back here that I liked. Yeah, right here. Boom. There she goes. The 66. Ooh. What's up with the music? Y'all like the music today? So that's what we did on the day. We traveled down to the 4 hour, which gave us our projections. You see? So we're gonna have our sale at, once again, if we see it, we're gonna sell NAS at that price right there. You see a big green candle coming up through news. We will not be taking only the modest, the backside of it. The roof will be available. 58. Let's go. What's about? There she go. That's good enough. That's good enough. But I think we're gonna get a buy zone right there. Let me change that red so people know what it is. We're gonna get our buy zone right here. I think she'll hit. I believe she'll hit. So I'm cool with taking both. I'm not gonna do a whole big lot. So when I give you guys two different buy zones, one is a quick buy zone, so she could basically come here and pull up just because of the history here. This is a bigger buy zone. That means this thing it came down, hit a liquidity grab, closing our stop loss, and then she's gonna shoot up like that. So right, this candle to here is in the oversold market to the max on the 4 hour. We should get a reverse signal right up in here, and she should just drop down, boom, pull on up out of there. And as she starts pushing down, because this is a 4 hour chart, we can start heading to a, let me clear this zone up and make it green for y'all. Yes, there we go. And it's a very little, well, it's not a small zone, but it's a zone. It's the bottom of these candles that basically took it where we bought at yesterday with Alex. So it's literally that same little zone that is being re-entered in and blast off on. So you'll trickle down to the 1 hour to see, you got these wicks right here, so she's like to reject from here. So if we get that little pull down right there, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Alexandra, we really can't read the numbers. Well, you don't need to read the numbers. You just read the big text right here. You can't see these numbers? You can't see those numbers? I'm looking at the YouTube on a different iPad. I see them clearly. I see 21,000. You can also zoom in on it too. Y'all know y'all can zoom in on my YouTube, right? I hope y'all know that. Let me show y'all. I hope y'all know. You could pull that up, because I got y'all right here. I hope y'all know y'all can zoom in. Don't be dinosaurs. Don't be dinosaurs, y'all. It is 2025. Y'all better stop acting like that. Y'all better stop acting like that. Y'all can zoom in this shit. This is technology. Y'all better go get y'all some go-go gadget glasses and start zooming in on shit. You can zoom in. You having a hard time seeing because your eye like this early in the morning because you only want the money? Your eyes crossed and your ears closed? If you Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles early in the morning, G. Willikers Batman. We 45 minutes in class. I don't think I got anything accomplished that I wanted to get accomplished, but helping y'all make money. No income claims. So I'm gonna change the title, and I'll do a better class on it. I'll do a better class on it for those who needed help in marking charts and resetting charts. So the basic concept of marking charts is finding your zone. And when you find your zone, that's also spiritual, physical, and mental. And when you start adding the prayer, asking God to lead you into this space to become more financially abundant, you start physically doing the work that needs to be done to be able to be financially abundant. And then you literally align yourself mentally with understanding that I'm going to believe in what I see and have the patience to see it through. And what I trade from is from gap to gap on the 4 hours. I do not like trading in the middle unless Alex or a proven trader is giving me something that I like a trend line rejection. Like I will trade this all day. I will boom, boom, boom. I will see that trend line happening right there. I would trade that trend all day long right there. Bing, I would trade that. Every time she comes off, bink, 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 bink. And I'll ride her all the way back down to my buy zone. This is how I personally would have, if I saw this and I was actively trading, this is the only way I'll be taking it in between my zones. Because I know where the price was at. I know where the price has been. So I know where she's going. So if I'm going to trade in the middle, I always trade towards the area she's going, not where she's been. Let me say that again. When you know where the market is at, she's right here. I know where she's been. Let me get you a pointer so you can see. The market is currently sitting right here, okay? So that's what I mean by where she's at. 19,769. That's where she's at. She's coming from 21,886. No, 20,186. Let me say it correctly. She's coming from here. So she's coming from here. She's sitting right here. She going here. You see? So when I see the trade up in here, I don't start buying her to go back up here. I sell her to where she's going. These will all be scalps because that's a bigger play. So I don't want to get in a position here, lose money going the opposite way of where she's going, and then don't have enough money or emotionally wrecked or physically not even in a position because I'm no longer illogical, I'm only emotional at this point, to take the buy back up. Because if you lose 2-3 trades in here, you're not going to have the confidence to take the trade in the zone. You see that, beautiful people? One small drawdown in the zone, you're going to panic close the trade. Somebody said, put the brightness up. I will not. I will not. You're not going to be fucking up my eyes. Give me 100 push-ups, trapping charts. I need 100 push-ups. Turn my brightness up. Or you might be talking to the other person, maybe. I'm already snapping. My brother, I know you, bro. You better give me some push-ups. Like, I seen your name in here. Let's go. Let's go. I think we're going to get a nice little push down. I think we should get a nice little push down out of this area, right into this area, and I think we're going to get some good rejection. I think we're going to get some good rejection. Because you got to understand, I got a big ass LED light right here in my face. I got this 45-inch curved monitor around me. I got live stream right over here to the left. I got YouTube right over here my Telegram right over to my right. I got you guys right here in front of me. I got an iPad that's showing me there's 121 people in here, but only 100 people like it. So the 21 people that is in here, I hope you don't learn anything. I hope you don't learn anything, and tomorrow you're like, man, I did a live stream yesterday and I didn't understand not shit that man was saying, so I'm just gonna skip that shit, because you ain't welcome here no more. And see, 5 of them go. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. Well, 4 of them go. That's the beauty. Get y'all asses up out of here. Y'all non-thumbs up and having asses. I wish, as Dave Chappelle said, I wish I had more hands to give y'all ass 4 thumbs down. I wish I could give y'all 4 thumbs down. But check it out. It's a nice. It's in a nice area. So that's what I mean by, if you're gonna take trades in the middle, always take trades on where the market is going, not where she's at and not where she's been. Because if you do that, you're gonna get caught up trying to buy up in here, saying, "Oh, bro, she's gonna fly from here. Oh, she's gonna fly from here. Oh, she's gonna fly from here." She's in a downtrend. She's in a downtrend for hours. Here she comes. Here she comes, just walking down the street, singing, "Do I did it, did it, dum, did it, did." This is your first trade. Let me tell you, in NASDAQ, this is the first buying area. So when I give you 2 areas for buying, one a big area, one a small area, don't go all in right here, no matter if it just takes all the way back off up here. Risk versus reward wise, down here, let me show you, let me pause that. This is a high risk, low reward trade, but it has rewards. This is a low risk, high reward trade, meaning this trade can come all the way from here and go all the way up here. This trade can come here and literally just touch that downtrend and continue going down. So you don't want to marry this buy. You want to scalp that buy, secure money, so when you come down here, you got a little extra to play with. You understand? Here she comes. Here she comes. Now, if she comes in extremely hot, this would be a no-go. If she comes in the way she's coming in, how she's creeping in, you have 7 minutes left on this candle, so the next hour candle should probably push us in. We ain't got but 7 minutes left in class. So remember what I'm telling you guys. This is a scalp. So you want to take it quick. If she pulls back up in here, once she gets close to that 818, you're going to start seeing her reject. 19,818. When she gets back into this area, let me just put the trend for you so you guys can see it. If we buy here, this is what you're looking at. I'm showing you now. Bank. If she closes over here, she's coming back down here. Like this. And then she'll come like this. This is exactly what can happen. If this gold trade if this NASDAQ trade takes off and breaks this trend, you're going to see the break, close, or retest back into our sell zone. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know. So let's set some alarms. 687, my alarm. Everybody got the parameters? Can you go back to the gold chart for just a moment? Of course. What would you like to see? What would you like to see? Did I not put my gold prices there? I didn't put my gold prices there. Let me put it there so everybody know what we was taking. Because it hit. Boom. It gave us 80 pips. It gave us 80 pips before she started rejecting back up. We're gonna buy. And you also might see some aggressive plays in here as well. Yeah. Everybody's Gucci? Everybody's Gucci. Let's go back to NASDAQ, the last 5 minutes of class. Let's go back to NASDAQ, last 5 minutes of class. We got 3 minutes and 49 seconds. So let's see. You know, what the fuck? Oh, I probably was down here. Ain't no telling. I was on it. It was good. We're good. Oh, I do have it marked. I already have it marked, yeah. So let's delete that. It's just over here somewhere. Let's check out the NASDAQ. Let's look at the markets. Red, 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 red. Let's go. I like to see the market red. That lets me know that we can turn around. So this is your 15 minutes. We have 3 minutes left in class. Let's see if we get some action. The next trade should kind of like drop down for us a little bit. I personally will take the aggressive in this trade and the modest. Appreciate you, Patrice. Appreciate you, mama. 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left, and I am headed to the gym. I hope we get some action before we saw. Put some fire in the chat if y'all had an amazing time in this class. Y'all had an amazing time in the class. Put some fire in the chat. Yeah, you're right. You was right. You were right. We got a minute left. I want to see what this next minute candle, what it's going to do. Is it going to go back to retest that trend, or is it going to come on back down? You know, it might need more sellers, so therefore it might pull up here to the trend line like it's been doing and then drop on back down. But we're gonna wait for our buy that scalp zone. We're gonna scalp her up from here. If she starts coming back through here, we can scalp her from the little modest, but be careful when she gets to modest. Be careful when she gets too modest, but that's where she can blow up from. So whatever I'm doing, smaller entries than what I'm doing for this right here. So what I'll be doing is taking 0.25s right here. So when I scalp that for $80, $140, or $90, $200, whatever it gives me, I'm gonna use that down here for my aggressive entry and my modest entries, you see, like that. That's what I'll do. That's how you take profits early, then use it to get more leverage versus using your own after losing a couple of trades yesterday, then coming back today and then over leveraging in the first trade. Don't do that. I always go in small. Like I could have easily put a standard right there on gold, but I go, why wake up and throw a standard on there? Why wake up and throw a standard on there? Just hit her with a 2.5, grab you about 60, 80 pips with that, take that, And then compound on that in class if you can. And then after class, whatever hits in your zones, take your zones. And now you got money to play with. And let me tell you, $80 in the market, man, that's a lot. That's a lot to play with when you have $80 profits, $100 profits, $200 profits early in the morning. Imagine it's 5 a.m., 8 a.m. on the East Coast, 5 a.m. on the West Coast. Let's go, beautiful people. So everybody has the zones. I didn't even do US 30. If I just do it real quick just before we get out of here. I won't mess with it. I'll let somebody else have US 30 today. I will let somebody else have US 30. I will for sure be ready to buy her on that weekly candle though. I'll be ready to buy her on that weekly candle though. I will buy on this weekly candle and just hold that trade on the US 30 right now. That's for sure. That's worth for trend line rejection on the week. And hold her out no matter what she does today. You can buy her right up in here. That's your day. That's what it shows on the day. Trend line, pull back. So we can go 773 to a 743. She could easily pull here, but I will take the trend. I'm going to take the trend. I'm going to take the trend. Look at that. I told y'all, look at that weekly pull-up. That's a weekly pull-up right now. That's a weekly pull-up on US 30. That's a weekly pull-up. I think I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to take her off the week and just hold her because it is Tuesday. I'll take a small lot size and just hold her. I think NASDAQ headed back to the trend line, to be honest with y'all. And then we got to go. I think she headed back to the trend line. Yeah, she's heading back over here. So US 30, I'm probably going to, let me see on those high time frames. Let me go to the day again. So I'm going to wait a little bit. I'll let her drop a little bit. But on liquids, you're talking, I can't see it. I can't see it. Come on, don't be like that. Let me put a line right there. $727. I'm looking on US 30 on the day. Literally right here. Right there. I'll take that buy position. I'll take that buy position. That's what I'll give you guys. If she hits. If she hits. But I think she'll push down like that and then shoot up. I want to see that on Dirty 30. Trend line rejection. Yes. All right, guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Deuces. Make sure you get your screenshots. Make sure you also literally tag me in your social media. Drop a comment on the live stream. Put your comments also in the chat, in the Telegram chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you show some love, beautiful people. Especially if you done jumped on class and made some money today and don't even know what the hell you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the hell you're doing. You done jumped in here and made money. Show love. Show love. Even if it's on demo. Even if it's on demo. God bless you guys. Y'all make the